Hello everybody, today I'm going to try to explain in a simple way the DHCP protocol. So DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, and it has the following characteristics. It is designed to provide IP addresses to host in a network quickly and dynamically. It is a solution used in most networks. Follow the server-client model, and the larger the number of users, the most useful it becomes. So we use DHCP, even if we don't know it, at home when we surf the internet. We also use it in small businesses like coffee shops and restaurants who offer internet access to their clients. We also see this protocol in large corporations like, for example, a bank. So what's the whole deal? Why do we need DHCP in the first place? Well, the reason is, imagine all the people in the universe. We all have a name. We all need a name. It wouldn't make sense if we didn't have it. We have names in order to be identified. Imagine that we would call everybody, hey, person 1, person 2, or my friend number 1 or 13. Eventually we will forget who is who, and this would be frustrating for our peers as well as for ourselves. Network devices like laptops, desktops, and cell phones also need a way to be identified in a network. But instead of using boring names like ours, they use IP addresses that looks like this one. So they need this to be found and identified in a network environment. Let's go back to the example of a home network. You can decide not to use the DHCP protocol. So you would have your wireless router, your desktop computer, you would connect it to one of the ports in the device, and you would assign manually an IP address. But you don't have only a desktop computers nowadays, you have also a tablet. You would do the same, you would assign manually the next available IP address. You also might have a laptop. You are going to do the same process with the next available IP address. You, of course, have a cell phone. In order to be connected to the network and to the internet, you would have to assign it an IP address. This works for small environments, but let's think bigger. How about if we have a coffee shop where you have many people every hour? So it doesn't make sense if they want access to the internet to say, hey, Mr. Client number 23, do you want access? Give me your cell phone or your laptop. I'm going to configure it. It just doesn't work that way. It's not scalable. So now, how does DHCP actually work? DHCP follows the client-server model, which we mentioned before. This means we need the clients, which are any network-capable device like laptops, desktops, cell phones, or any other device. These are going to be known as the client. We are also going to have the servers, which can be a dedicated server only for this purpose, or our home wireless router. These are going to be the servers. Servers are the devices that handle and manage the IP addresses assignation to every single device in the network. Besides, DHCP has a four-step message called DORA. Let's imagine we have a new computer that we want to join to the network. This device is going to be the DHCP client. We also have our wireless router or server, which is going to be the DHCP server. In order for this device to be assigned an IP address using DHCP, is going to follow the next set of process. The first step is going to be a message called discover, DHCP discover. In other words, it means, hello, can anybody in this network give me an IP address? If there is a server in the network, in this case there is going to reply with the second message, which is going to be the DHCP offer message. This message from the server is going to be, yes, do you want to use this IP address I have available in the network? And after that, the next message is going to come from the laptop again, which is going to be the DHCP request message. This message is going to be, yes, I really want to use this IP address. Are you sure I can use it with no problems? The server is going to check again if this IP address is available, and if it is, it's going to answer with the final DHCP message, which is the acknowledge. In other words, it's going to say, yes, you can use this IP address. There is no problem with that. Nobody else in this network is using this IP address at the moment. So guys, technically this is it. This is the shortest I can explain DHCP protocol. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to do a second video about this, explaining a few more features that this protocol has. I hope you enjoy. If you like, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.